Hey everyone! Welcome back to the Daily English Studio, your favorite place to improve your English in a fun and simple way. I'm Scarlett, and I'm so happy you're here today. So, what are we going to do in this lesson? Well, today we'll talk about something I truly love: reading books. Why is this an important topic? Because reading books is not just a hobby. It's a great way to learn, relax, and explore new ideas. Plus, if you want to improve your English, reading is one of the best things you can do. By the end of this video, you'll be able to talk about your favorite books in English, describe your reading habits, and even share recommendations. So, grab your notebook and let's get started. Why I love reading books. Let me ask you a question. Do you like reading books? For me, reading is like traveling to a different world without leaving my room. When I open a book, I step into a new place, meet new characters, and experience exciting adventures. Books allow me to explore different cultures, time periods, and even magical worlds that don't exist in real life. But that's not all. Reading is more than just entertainment. It helps me learn and grow. Every book I read teaches me something new. Some books give me valuable life lessons, while others improve my knowledge about history, science, or human emotions. There's always something to discover. Another reason I love reading is because it helps me relax. After a long, stressful day, there's nothing better than curling up with a good book and escaping into a different world. The moment I start reading, I forget about my worries and feel calm. It's like a mini vacation for my mind. Reading also boosts my creativity and imagination. When I read a story, I visualize the characters, the places, and the events in my mind. Unlike watching a movie where everything is shown to you, reading makes you an active participant. You create the scenes inside your head. This makes the experience more personal and meaningful. One more reason I love books is that they help me understand people better. When I read a novel, I step into the shoes of different characters. I experience their emotions, struggles, and dreams. This makes me more empathetic and understanding in real life because I see things from different perspectives. And of course, reading helps improve my English. Every time I read a book in English, I learn new words, sentence structures, and expressions. I don't even realize I'm learning because I'm enjoying the story so much. That's the beauty of reading. You improve your language skills naturally, without pressure. So, whether I'm reading for fun, for learning, or just for relaxation, books are always a big part of my life. How about you? Why do you love reading? Let me know in the comments. Now, let's talk about when and where I like to read. I love reading whenever I get the chance, and I try to fit it into my daily routine as much as possible. Some days, I read for just a few minutes, while other days, I get so lost in a book that I don't even notice how much time has passed. Reading is not just a hobby for me. It's a way to relax, learn, and escape into different worlds. One of my favorite places to read is by a window with natural light. There's something really peaceful about sitting in a cozy chair with a warm cup of tea or coffee, letting the sunlight pour in as I turn the pages of a good book. If I'm at home, I love snuggling up on the couch with a soft blanket, especially on rainy days. The sound of raindrops outside and a great book in my hands, that's pure happiness. On weekends, I like to take my book outside, to a park, a cafe, or even the beach. There's something special about reading in the fresh air, surrounded by nature or the soft hum of people around me. I especially love finding a quiet bench in a park and getting lost in a novel while enjoying the peaceful surroundings. Before bed, I always make time to read. It's a habit I've had for years, and I find that reading at night helps me unwind and relax. Instead of scrolling through my phone, I pick up a book, which helps me feel calm and ready for sleep. Even if I'm really tired, I try to read at least a few pages. Sometimes I tell myself, just one chapter. But then I get so into the story that I end up reading much more. I also enjoy reading while traveling. Whether I'm on a plane, a train, or even just waiting in line somewhere, having a book with me makes the time pass quickly. It's amazing how a good book can make a long journey feel much shorter. Even when I'm on vacation, I always bring a book with me. Reading by the beach, by a fireplace in the winter, or even in a cozy hotel room feels like a special treat. No matter where I am, I always try to keep a book close. How about you? Where do you love to read? Do you have a special reading spot? Let me know in the comments. Next, let's talk about my favorite types of books. Book genres. There are so many kinds of books out there, but I definitely have a few favorites that I always enjoy reading. The best part about books is that they take you on different journeys. Some make you think, some make you laugh, and some completely change the way you see the world. One of my favorite types of books is fiction, especially novels with deep characters and exciting stories. I love books that make me feel like I'm living in another world. Whether it's a heartwarming story about friendship, a thrilling mystery, or a fantasy adventure, I enjoy getting lost in the pages. Fiction books allow me to escape from everyday life and experience something new. I also love mystery and thriller books. There's something so exciting about reading a book full of suspense, trying to guess what will happen next. The best mystery books keep me on the edge of my seat, making me want to read just one more chapter, and then another, until I realize I've been reading for hours. I love when a book surprises me with unexpected twists and turns. Another favorite genre of mine is self-improvement and motivational books. These books inspire me to become a better person, build good habits, and stay positive. I enjoy learning new ideas about productivity, happiness, and personal growth. Every time I read one of these books, I try to apply something new to my life. I also enjoy reading biographies and memoirs. It's fascinating to learn about real people's lives, their struggles, successes, and experiences. Some of the most inspiring books I've read are about people who have overcome challenges and achieved great things. These books remind me that anything is possible with determination and hard work. And of course, I can't forget fantasy and science fiction. I love books that take me to completely different worlds, full of magic, adventure, and imagination. Stories about futuristic cities, time travel, or magical creatures always keep me entertained. No matter what type of book I'm reading, I always feel like I'm learning something new, whether it's about life, history, human nature, or even myself. That's what makes reading so special. How about you? What are your favorite types of books? Let me know in the comments. Now, let's talk about my reading routine and how I make time for reading. I try to read at least 30 minutes every day. Even when I'm busy, I find a small moment to read. On the bus, during lunch, or before bed. I also like to keep a reading list. Whenever I hear about a good book, I write it down. That way, I never run out of books to read. Sometimes I listen to audiobooks. Audiobooks are great when I'm cleaning, walking, or traveling. They help me enjoy stories while doing other things. Do you have a reading routine? Let me know how you make time for books. How reading helps improve English. Did you know that reading books is one of the best ways to improve your English? New vocabulary. Books teach you new words and phrases. The more you read, the more words you learn. Better grammar. When you read, you see how sentences are written correctly. This helps you write and speak better. Pronunciation practice. If you read aloud, you can practice pronunciation and speaking fluency. Listening skills. Listening to audiobooks helps train your ears to understand spoken English. So, if you want to improve your English, try reading books in English. You can start with children's books or short stories because they use simple words. Recap. Let's practice together. Now, let's review everything we talked about today. Repeat after me. I love reading books because they take me on adventures. I love reading books because they take me on adventures. I like reading in the morning, afternoon, or before bed. I like reading in the morning, afternoon, or before bed. My favorite types of books are fiction, self-improvement, and mystery books. My favorite types of books are fiction, self-improvement, and mystery books. I try to read for at least 30 minutes every day. I try to read for at least 30 minutes every day. Reading books helps me learn new words and improve my English. Reading books helps me learn new words and improve my English. Great job. Now, it's your turn. In the comments, write 3 sentences about your reading habits. For example, I love reading fantasy books. I read for 20 minutes every night. My favorite book is Harry Potter. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just try. Thank you so much for learning with me today. I hope you enjoyed this lesson and feel inspired to read more books. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the Daily English Studio, and click the bell so you never miss a lesson. And remember, the best way to learn English is to use it every day. So keep practicing and keep shining. I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye for now.